Alright, we're gonna start changing up the music for Cube Chaos. I'm gonna mute it in-game, and we'll just listen to, like, lo-fi, DMCA-free music on YouTube. Just because the other stuff can get repetitive, I don't know how it sounds when it's sped up. Yeah, that was one of the comments I got. I would just like to point out, I'm playing a stupid amount of this game, especially for it being early access. Normally, I would back off of a game like this by this point, even though it is very addicting and very fun. I do like this game. But normally, I would give it like a month, see what updates come out, all that good stuff. But apparently, I'm like the only YouTuber playing it, and there are people who want to watch the game, so I'm gonna keep playing this one. We're gonna go random class, random species. I get to be engineer again? It doesn't say that I've won with this combination, so we get to do it, because I have not played as an engineer dwarf. But yeah, I'm going to keep playing this game. People seem into it. I don't know. I'm into it. So I guess we keep doing it daily. I don't know how long that's going to last. It can't last forever, but for now. Tinker with cubes to combine them with other cubes. Engineer seems completely broken. Other things also seem broken, but engineer, very broken. Always start with sturdy stone in your hand. That seems weak. Engineer plus dwarf at the start of each battle. Add a copy of the first stone in your hand to your hand, except the copy is an upgrade and costs 10 more. That sounds like it could be good. Maybe. Who knows? We're about to find out. Alright, let's do this. We have a new nightmare. Nightmare of Witch's Wrath. Start with a curse chosen from 3. One of the comments I got, too, was about somebody's crazy run where they're getting, like, millions of gold and have tons of It's cool hearing about this game. I want to see other people playing, kind of. I don't really have time for that. I'm going to school full-time. Okay. After an enemy is created, it gains Devouring 2, gaining 2 extra HP on kill. After an enemy is created. Why would I want this? For everyone. Devouring... Oh, this is a curse. Never mind. For some reason, I was thinking this was a positive perk, and I was very confused as to how that was positive. After you lose a battle, get a random curse with no re-rolling. That one's okay. After you gain this curse, also gain 50 gold. Start of each battle. This is so brutal. I would be re-rolling this. But instead, we're going to do Curse of Doom Spiral. Stone Dragon Egg. Start with a free Stone Dragon Egg. Does this get upgraded? Because if it did, what is the upgrade? Stone Dragon Egg. Stone Dragon Egg. Huh. Territorial Flag. After you win a battle, permanently increase your starting max mana by 10. That sounds like such a good first one. Every 5 minutes, convert a random non-leader enemy to your faction and grant it Inspatial. Inspatial. What the hell is Inspatial? Traitor. I don't know what Inspatial means. Underline this for me and let me hover it and find out. It sounds not great. I want this one. I want all 3 of those. That's why they're called perks. Okay, we do not want to lose a battle. Curse of Resilience. After an enemy is created, if it has more than 0 HP, it gains 2 extra. That's not that bad. Curse of Delay. Well, unless they have, like, 0 cost things. Or 0 HP things. Spells, I guess. Curse of Delay. After an ally is created, it becomes frozen for 30 seconds. That is brutal. Every minute, 5 seconds of additional time happen for all enemies. That is brutal. Holy. Curse of Knives. After an enemy is created, it gains melee. Every 2 seconds, deal 1 damage to every touching enemy and neutral. That one's doable. I think we're going to go for this red. We gain 10 extra gold and a consumable. Consumables are surprisingly good if I actually use them. Like, they can win battles very easily. Excavate is good. Is Excavate good? I think Excavate is good. Is Excavate good with Tinkering? Excavate is weird with Tinkering. Dwarven Warrior is good. Yeah. So the main strength of Tinkering, or one of them, is it can copy enemies if they cross this line. Growth. Another comment I got is that the enemy always places in order, just going one after the next, and we can see this red bar for how much mana they have. So next up, it's doing a Mercenary Caller, which is... it sounds really strong. It costs 100 mana. Stone. Upgrade. Must be placed above an ally or neutral cube. After this is created, lose mana equal to the... Yeah. Stone upgrade. I don't fully understand it. Okay. Does it just combine its HP with something else? I get that it's making an upgrade out of this stone. Huh. It has unlimited uses. I am so curious, if I took the dragon egg, would I have had a dragon egg upgrade? This deals 2 more damage. After this is created, deal 3 damage to the cube below. So I could get a Dwarven Warrior and put stone on it. And that might just be the game plan, I guess? I don't know. Wait. Yeah, Engineer does have Tinkering. Okay. You are now a stone Dwarven Warrior with 29 HP. Very scary. And my... Don't touch don't. My mana is negative. Before this gets away, I think I want to copy it. That copy is going to be pretty expensive. This one has 1 use, 45 mana. Upgrade. I could get the charging gun too. Huh, maybe I should have done that by now. Charging gun seems good. Mercenary Caller is probably worth killing. We're gonna kill it. Why did... who knows? Oh, that was an add-on, so this is gonna grow. If I could copy this, that would be cool. It would be very expensive. Okay, I'm just gonna put this right here. Good stuff. What is this? Eldritch Knot. Okay. Do I upgrade this charging gun? It's pretty tempting. There is a way to see what level this is on. What was the button? What was the button? I see Ruler Overlay J. Also, I need to turn off the music. Sound. Right. Music. You're gone. It looks like the other music could be turned up, but I don't... sometimes the other music gets loud. I don't know. I'll look over at it from time to time and see if the music looks good. Okay, gameplay. Controls. So was it J for Ruler Overlay? I feel like there was something else. Control, Alt, Shift. J. Oh, that is cool. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I think I'm just going to copy this. And then we'll make this a super gun. Except, once it becomes like super, it can't even get out all the bullets that it wants to shoot. It might already be at that point. And you're just going to drop this down anyways. So this gains 24 energy. It's pretty good. Reinforcement Teleporter. After an ally with more than 0 HP dies, teleport the cube above this to its position. That doesn't seem like the computer is going to be smart enough to use that effectively. I don't think I can use that effectively. Maybe that wasn't the best, example, but whatever, they can't use it. Reusable bear trap, burrowing. After an enemy moves to above this, deal 7 damage to it. Cooldown 20 seconds. Huh. The growth thing sounds pretty good. Does cost 30 mana. Super Spreader. Before a cube gains an ability from an ally, remove this ability so this can only happen once, and grant a copy of the gained ability to all non-leaders of the same faction. Huh. I don't know what to think of that yet. I think I'm just gonna take growth, but that one could be completely broken. It just breaks my brain, which is not surprising, because half the things in this game break my brain. Your stone costs 1/4 less. Ritual Chalk. That is pretty good. Start each battle with a summoning circle cube in your hand, which, if there are 4 touching non-leader allies, combines itself and them into one. Huh. That sounds interesting. Your starting leader has knockback, moving cubes away, which it damages. At the start of each map, gain copy of this perk. Every 10 seconds, if there are 4 touching non-leader allies, lose this ability and exiles them and this to create combination of all those cubes here. Non-leader. These both sound really good. I think Ritual Chalk is probably better. It's crazy. But I think we can already kind of do that with tinkering, and it's just going to end up in very expensive cubes, where Stone Mines makes my cubes cheaper. So I'm going Stone Mines, but maybe that's a mistake. It makes sense in my head. Does it really? It does. It definitely maybe does. Okay. No. Okay, wait, we can copy the Replicrab. Copying the Replicrab would be so good. So, using this stone upgrade sounds kind of terrible, because even though it's discounted, I can already get a stone upgrade. Yeah, it costs me a good amount of mana. But I guess it costs 15 plus 8, where this one just costs 15. No, yeah. Oh, yeah. But it doesn't increase the price of the unit it combines with by as much. Huh. Okay, I'm thinking. I am thinking. So I want growth. I think I want to put growth onto one of these cheap stones, even though it's just sitting above my leader. And then I think I want to tinker and create a Replicrab with the growth cube on it and with a dwarf on it. It's going to be very expensive, but this only costs 8 mana and it has growth 4. Wow, that is cheap. That is such a cheaper way to get growth add-ons. I could add more than one of those and we could have a super growth cube, but it would take too long. Wait, does my starting mana or does my max mana increase with each victory? I think it's starting mana. Increase your starting max mana. That's still good though. That's really good. I'm not complaining. They will end up getting another cube. They're going to get a blood golem, which is expensive. Or another Replicrab. I'm just trying to decide. This is very cheap. This is not so cheap. So I copied this one, which is pretty amazing. Then I want to copy you, which again, pretty amazing. And then I need a unit to put them on. This would add melee and charging to the thing. So I could just add that to this cube for pretty cheap. Or I could add the dwarf thing. This does every 2 seconds deal 2 damage. Every 2 seconds deal 5 damage. The dwarf is very expensive, but very good. This thing, every 3 seconds deals 6 damage. After this is created, gains extra HP equal to the missing HP of allied leaders. Before this dies, heal a random allied... that's lame. Especially for how expensive that is. And it only has 1 HP because the allied leader doesn't have anything. So right now, I'm just deciding, do I want to put down a dwarven warrior? Oh, I should have copied this after it grew. I think I want a super dwarven warrior. That seems right. For it to be super, it needed that, but it also needs this. 1 use, 8 mana. It's gonna take a while to get to the 8 mana. No, you just ran over that without killing this. Mistakes were made. And I'm not gonna be able to put my growth thing on this. Mistakes were made. Oh well. What are you doing? You're charging forward with gusto. Double charge forward, no growth, big damage. You got to kill stones, which means that we get to create more crabs. The crabs are broken. If I get to add Replicrab, it's boring, but I'm totally doing it. Totally doing it. Okay. I could just copy this and put it onto this. And then I could put more growth onto that. I was going to say before it kills a crab, but it did not kill a crab. Hopefully it kills this one. It did. But it did not duplicate it. Okay, let's copy you, even though it only had 1 HP. Bam. Now. That's broken. Having cheap units is just so good for these. It really is. We win. Poison Wave. When there is a cube in front, apply 5 poison to that cube and die without triggering anything. Charging. Every second moves forward. This dies after 1.5 seconds without triggering anything. After this moves forward, create a poison wave above and below. That is very interesting. Wooden flooring. I don't know if I care, but it is cheap and has 20 HP, and it's burrowing. Replace this, so I could get a burrowed one. Before this dies, deal 1 damage to the cube which killed this. After an enemy moves to the position above, give it Splinter 1. Scaffolding. Can't move down if any position diagonally below aren't empty. The main thing with this is it's just cheap, but... Oh, so you could place these. Got it. You can, like, build upwards and diagonal with those. Diagonally out from a bottom position. Poison Wave sounds kind of interesting, but it's very expensive. Wooden flooring... I think wooden flooring appeals to me. I don't know if it actually does, but I think it does. We'll see. We will see. Start the battle. So what do you have? Acceleration. you're gonna have an armored fly, which doesn't move. You're gonna have a fireball, which doesn't do much. You're gonna have an anthill, which kind of sucks, and a shield hedger. Growth is very important to me. I think I want to get growth onto a cheap stone as quickly as possible. I could try for double growth onto that stone, though. That kind of makes sense to me. I don't know if it really makes sense, but it kind of makes sense. Bam. We have 2 growths. Because now, are you about to hit? No, because I can place down the stone. How much damage do you do? Before this dies, touching cubes take 1 damage. After this dies, deal 2 damage to the 8 nearby cubes. Before this collides with a non-ally, this dies and deals 4 damage to it. I can hit J. Okay, you're lined up with the leader, but you're going to do damage to other things. This has plenty of HP. Kind of. We're good. 8 growth. The plan is to make a super dwarf. I think that is the plan. I don't know exactly what the plan is, but in my mind, that is the plan. To make a super dwarf, I am going to need a super stone with lots of growth. I could copy an ant because an ant will cost very little mana. Is that true? That might actually be true. This costs 8. This costs 8. Let's get it the growth quick, so that this thing just grows out of control. So this ant does cost 6 mana, has vengeance, climbing. I could make that into a super ant. How fast do you attack? You attack pretty quick. If I put, holy crap, if you put a dwarf onto that ant too, then it would do craziness. Or if you put the ant onto a dwarf, I guess. Then it would do craziness. So I'm going to copy you. I would also like to copy this stone for 15 mana. We're up to 120 max mana. It's kind of cool. If I could up my starting mana, that would be massive. I want to wait to copy this. The ants are gonna be annoying though. Okay, you cost 15 plus 15 plus 25. I need 55 at least. What? You're about to shoot my stupid thing. I should have copied it before it got shot. Okay. Yeah, because it copies with the HP it has. Okay, I'm learning things. Negative 23. I'm not going to be able to get the ant on there. The ant would make it be able to do small attacks and climb, and it would charge quicker. Wait, I have plenty to get the ant on there. Let's do it. We have 1 mana. They have a fly, they have a shield hedger, they have a shield. Shield hedger, burrowing every 5 seconds, create a shield above. After an ally's shield cube is created, grant it 1 strength, dealing 1 more damage. Okay. Look at this cube go. 98 max HP. This one has 86 max HP. Copy it before that lands. Even though it gains 16 growth, it would gain more HP by the time I get to place this dwarf than the damage it just took. We're sitting on top of it. I win. That was not the best fight. I need something else good to combine. Ink, Fleshsmith. Regen 10. That sounds very good. After this deals damage, if it's empty above, create a fresh flesh ball above. Then, if there's a flesh ball above, it gains 1 extra HP. Every 5 times it gains regeneration 2. Every 25 times. Okay, the bottom line is this is what I want. Every second, deal 1 damage to a random ally. Okay, wait. That last part sounds bad. But it's gonna, like, create random allies. After this deals damage, if it's empty above, that every second deal 1 damage to a random ally sounds very scary. Any energy generation, this gains 20 energy every minute. Every minute, 50% chance to expend all energy to add a random cube to your hand which isn't already in your hand. It costs 1 less for each energy spent. This sounds insane. That actually just sounds very fun. It's kind of expensive, but it's not as expensive as this. Every second, if there's an ally in front, heal it for 1 HP. Healer would be kind of good. And this could heal my champion, which would be really good. Oh, that's tempting. And this thing is cheap. This one's too expensive to actually play. I think I take things that are cheap enough to play. Consumable only works outside of battles. Encounter a trade to gain curses and perks in equal measure. For right now, I'm going to hold off on that. We'll go do this. We just got a healer, which is like the lamest of the options, but it's also kind of good. I put growth on it. I could put stone on it, but I don't know how that helps. The growth does help. I just like having growth on a really cheap unit, which is where the stone kind of makes sense to me. Wait, I would still put the growth out first. I liked that double growth. I think I'm trying for that again. I don't know how much it helps, but having a cheap unit with a ton of HP that I can tinker with is just very appealing to me. Oh, especially because I'm going to be able to heal it using healers. Every second, heal for 1 HP. Copy this. I'm gonna put that down. So every second, this has growth, it has a bunch of HP. I get a second one of these. That is a thing I could do. It only costs 23 mana. This one costs 15 mana. It also costs the 15 to copy it. Trying to think how that helps. I don't know exactly how it helps, but it's fun. What do these rats do? Growth, melee, charging, climbing. Those might be good things to have. And they only cost 5 mana. Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those. Oh, this thing can't fight! Okay, we have a problem. We do have a problem. We do have a problem. Wait, they killed my stone! Oh no! Okay. I could have used this to kill it. I thought that my stone was like invulnerable, but it didn't have a healer like my leader does. Okay, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Stone upgrade. I have the rat. Rat costs 5 mana. I think we're putting down a stone rat. No, the rat did not get the kills. My stupid thing. Okay, I need to get an excavate, but I need to get 2 excavates. I have made terrible mistakes, and I have a curse where if I lose, we spiral. No. I'm stupid. Why did I think I was good? My only chance is the rat stone, and it's not a real chance. The leader hits too slow. Also, what is happening? Ghost assassination. After the... Oh, this is what killed my stone. Is that true? Assassination. After this is created, if the cube below isn't a leader, kill it. Can I copy that? I probably could, but it would be very expensive. And it's a ghost. And it's gone now. I think that's what happened. We could still survive. You cost 13 mana. I can't really survive. If I could keep this healer alive, I just don't have a way to kill these things. I needed my leader to kill that climbing one. I didn't even... Okay, I did kill that at least. How are we doing? Not great. Wait, I still have 10 mana. Okay, kill that. We're alive. We are alive. There's wooden flooring. So now, I need to get a stone with a healer. This is just a regular healer. I'd like to copy this healer. My stone lost its growth. And I can't copy this now, even though it was so cheap, I needed to copy that. It's over there doing things, but that's not really enough. Wooden flooring. Wooden flooring would actually be really good right now. Before this dies, burrowing after an enemy moves, splinter +1 damage taken. I'm gonna put this down. If I can give that... I don't know yet. I'm figuring things out. How's this stone doing? Not the best. But it's doing things. It's trying. These have vengeance. They have a lot of little rats. I want a better stone than this, but to get it, I'd have to copy this stone healer. It has so much HP. Can't copy that. That would cost me so much mana. I need to put something down that acts as a barrier. With the healer, I can just put down a normal stone. But the stone has to at least have, like, wooden flooring or something. No, because they won't be able to climb. They can climb up each other. So this just got a splinter. That does help. My stone died. Song of Rats. Song of Rats is what's destroying me right now. Got it. I understand. I want my cheap growth. I can't get it. What is this? There's a ghost assassination. They just killed the stupid healer that I had, huh? Ah, free placement. Free placement. This enemy is destroying me. If I could get enough splinters down, would that be enough? Because now, it's only the next damage taken. Then remove this. That's not that good. I was thinking I would be able to kill that very quickly. And I almost was able to. But almost is not really good enough. Okay. And I can't place excavate because this is in the way. Is that true? Plus, these are still going to be too strong. Wait, we killed that one. Okay, excavate worked. Right now, I'm just trying to hang in there. After this is created... Okay, it's already been created. It's done. You are created. I want growth. I could get a gun out here into the world. I want a healer to heal this healer. Burrowed would be helpful. Wait a second. Burrowed would be amazing. Wouldn't it? Because if it's burrowed, then attacks from above can't hurt it. I think this is amazing. You are now burrowed. You have growth. You have vengeance. The rat just sits there. That is my rat friend now. The rat protects me from being assassinated from above. You get healed forever, and now I have to figure out an actual game plan. I don't know what my actual game plan is, but I have growth, and I could copy this 38 mana thing and put it into something else. If I could get this rat off of me. The rat? The rat is kind of interesting. This one has the modifier free placement on it. Yeah, but it kills whatever's below it too. I don't know how this would work with tinkering. Okay. It can't kill my leader. Their rat is in the way. Could copy their rat, but it doesn't help that much. I want a dwarven warrior, but I need it to have something amazing on it. Which is going to be a little bit tricky to do. Their rats are just going to pile up over here on the left. Is that a problem? I think the answer is yes. They killed my wooden flooring with the ghost assassination. Of course they did. Of course they did. This is cheaty. Okay, what can I do? I can copy rats with growth. I should have copied this rat because it has more HP. I can get growth myself. I can apply the wooden flooring to something. I want to apply this to something, because this already has growth 8 on it. These are how I'm... Oh, they fall! I thought for some reason that they resisted gravity, but they would have to say flying if that was the case. Okay, that was very stupid. Very, very stupid. How much do the rats cost again? The rats are so cheap. Rats are so cheap. I could get a super rat, but a super rat doesn't do much for me. Feels like I should be able to do something with stone and with burrowed and with the healer, but I don't know what that would be. Like, it doesn't do any damage. Anything I get that does damage is gonna move, and then if it moves, it's like I need it to be behind a wall, which I could kind of do using burrowed. I'm surprised they don't ever hit this. Okay, we have a good amount of mana. Now is when I could do things. What would I do? This is a too tall wall. It doesn't have growth. It doesn't have healing. I could get a treadmill. After a cube moves forwards to the position above, this gains 1 energy, but move the moving cube back and deals 0.5 damage to it. That sounds kind of interesting, actually. Does that sound interesting? I feel like it does. Place a growth. Place a treadmill. I need to copy this. That will cost me 15 mana. I hate this assassination. Okay, this is a problem. The problem is, I'm like invincible. But they're also like invincible. That stupid assassin. I could have put a stone on top to protect myself for the low cost of 8. I just didn't think to do it. I do think the treadmill could be good. Do I think the treadmill could be good? I kind of think the treadmill could be good. I don't know. I do not know. We have to wait for this wave of rats to go by. Also, this doesn't heal... Like, no, it heals as quick as these can do damage, I think. I lost my thing. Okay, mana is about to be full. I could make a supercharging gun. Could I actually make a supercharging gun? I could. I think it would have to be able to heal. I should have put down growth first. I really should have. Okay, I'm gonna put down those 3. Then I'm gonna put down this super floor. This super floor has growth 12 and it only costs 15 mana. That is part of my game plan. Ideally, I would have got even more growth on it. Next up, I want to copy that onto this healer, but I would have liked this healer to burrow. For the healer to burrow, Burrowed Vengeance growth. Why do I care about this flooring? Oh no, you drop down. You're no longer invulnerable. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. This one costs 15 mana. I think I'm in trouble. Okay, I need to be able to place this onto this dwarf. Let's slow down time. I just need this rat to charge forward. But this rat to not charge forward. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You can't be attacked from above. Oh, my block did drop down. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Because this wasn't really what I wanted to do, but we're sending it out there into the world. How much? It costs 15 to copy you. I would like to do that before you leave my territory. The dwarf is very good. Its HP could be better. Okay, I'd like to copy you before you get out, but you could gain some more HP before you get out. 30 HP. I think that's about as good as it gets. Copy this. cost 40 mana. That seems very reasonable. Especially if I put that onto another dwarf, the thing will attack super quick. They killed my super cube! Of course they killed my super cube. Why wouldn't they kill the super cube? I couldn't put a stone on top of it because then it doesn't do anything. This assassination is way too strong. It's okay. We're gonna do this. I have a super strong combination of my own. I'm just waiting till I have enough mana. Pandora's box could do broken things. We don't need to do that broken of things. Okay, what do I want though? Beyond just you. Do I want to throw stones on this? Kind of. Stones get an extra 20 HP for not that much extra. They do cost a little bit extra. I could give it a charging gun. No, that requires space. It already has the wooden flooring burrowed. If there's an ally in front, if I could get 2 of these, then having the healer on it would be good. But if I can't, that's just kind of a waste. I think we just get a second dwarf and call it good. How are you doing? You're doing great. Okay, assassination. We still have a little bit of time before that goes down again. I need to think about that though. 15. How much do you cost? You cost 65 mana. But you're gonna double charge. Okay. Assassination is a ways away. It's not that far away. Will they just assassinate a random cube of mine? I think they might, but no, they might go for my highest mana. If they do, then when this is about to pop, I'd like to place something on top of this. But that might not be possible. Okay. I can't climb over things. Oh, it totally worked. Holy crap, that was so good. I don't think I need to resort to Pandora's box now. You are going crazy. You cost 65 mana. I kind of want to put some growths down and then put down another dwarf. But it's already going to cost so much mana to do things. Holy, we already won. How were you still alive? I could have put the healer onto this and healed up this one. Okay, we need something strong. Projectile. Before this collides with a non-ally, this dies and deals 7 damage. That's rough, but it is cheap, but it's still bad. Okay, Infusinator. After another ally is created, if you have more mana than the cube below this costs, exile the newly created ally and replace it with a combination of it and the cube below. Then reduces your mana by the cost of the cube below. Kind of cool. That's like built-in tinkering, but it's so expensive. Charred Grenadier. Every 5 seconds, create an arcane grenade projectile above this. Charging, melee, climbing, regen, explodes. It's very expensive. I kind of like it. Yeah, let's take it. I don't know. I never know. Dagger Rain. Every 5 seconds, create 3 neutral 3 damage falling dagger projectiles on a random position at the top of the map. After your stone dies, add a free rough gravel cube to your hand. Crumbling Stone. Rough gravel. 3 mana. 5 HP. I mean, it's free, but eh. Mapmaker. Encounter 2 random events and lose this perk. I'm going to go ahead and reroll. Conductivity. Touching allies which have energy exchange energy at a rate of 1 per second, trying to equalize. After an enemy moves horizontally, 4% chance it deals 1 damage to itself. Huh. After an ally is placed, there's a 10% chance to add a copy to your hand, which costs half as much. I'm going to take that one. I am going to take that one. Alright, this is it. Nightmares 4. We got this. This could be big. No, not boss scaling. This could be good. Mental Echoes. After an ally is placed. Growth on this. This is charging and climbing. Growth onto the healer is good, but not like that good. The wood flooring is very good on the healer. We've learned that. Oh, I could have had my hero charge forward and get growth. I don't know. That would have set me into negative mana, but it is a thing I could have done. What do I want to put growth on? I think it is growth on a stone. Do they have anything crazy? They have Firestorm. That could be crazy. They have that stupid Rat Storm, and they're doing it right away, but they won't have anything to spawn off of. They have Healer, Retaliatory Ward, and Scaffolding. Okay, this should be fun. This should be fun. I think I do want a Growth Stone. See what that Rat Storm does. Kind of hoping it placed none. Oh, it places one above itself, too. I knew that. Okay, now we have to think a little bit. Do I want growth on stupid wooden flooring? I guess so. But not really. Alright. I don't want to place something behind this leader too much, because then these will just pile up on top of it. Unless it can do damage. Oh, I could put a dwarf onto my invulnerable healer. It charges, but it doesn't climb. It would be expensive, but that's doable. It would be very expensive. I think it would also mean that I'm, like, invulnerable. Would it mean that? Maybe. This one has growth. It has burrowed, it has vengeance. Those are good things to put onto the healer. But the healer really needs the Dwarven Warrior thing. I could do it the other way around. Does it make a difference? Not sure. Let's just build up some mana. That's a lot of sparks. They're not doing a lot with them. Okay, they are going to mess with my wooden flooring, which messes with me. I do not want that. Charred Grenadier. I could also add that. No, that one climbs. Okay. Healer's going down. Dwarf is going down. Copying the dwarf. Bam. Now this thing can fight. Next up, I want to give it the wooden flooring. As soon as I get 15 mana, which is right now, I want to copy that while it still has a bunch of HP. It shouldn't really matter, but it could. Bam. Now you're basically invulnerable, you have growth, and you should heal this one every second for 1 HP. That might not be enough healing, but I feel like it is. That's a lot of healing. And we could get more. And it does a bunch of damage to everything on top of it. So that keeps my backline free, like, forever. And I got a free wooden flooring. Huh. I don't really need this one. I could put that onto here. I kind of want to copy this and put it onto something else. Growth Burrow, Charging Vengeance. It has so much good stuff. It would have to go onto a dwarf, I think. Getting that growth onto the thing that I'm copying early just makes it so that this thing that I copy becomes so good for so cheap. Ideally, I wouldn't be putting it onto a 25 cost dwarf, but it kind of works. Kind of works. 8 mana. More vengeance, more growth, upgrade. This would give it regen, too. Regen is pretty good. I feel like it's just another Dwarven Warrior. They're too good. They're way too good. You. But having a little bit of regen on there would be nice. It's just gonna go mow through all of this. The double attacks alone are so good. 80 mana cost. You're worth copying. Like, I could throw that onto my leader. I'd be at negative mana forever, but it would go destroy the enemy, probably. Okay, those shields are crazy. Flying Retaliate. Maybe I'm wrong. The Retaliate is kind of scary. You cost 80 mana. Again, we're fine over here. Huh. If I added healer into something, that would make it 95 cost. That's very expensive. But then if I could get 2 of those, it would heal the one in front. I think that's what my goal is. I'm gonna wait till I have 140 mana. Okay, we have 140 mana. So my whole goal is just to copy this and get more than one of them out into the world. But it's gonna be very expensive. You have to stay alive. If you stay alive, you should be able to heal the one in front. And you heal them twice every second. Well, really, I want the one behind it to do that. Okay. That is what I want. 95 plus 25. How are you doing? You're fine. Okay. This has 3x melee. This has 2x melee. Why is your melee higher? 3x charging, you're gonna charge like crazy. Okay. It probably makes sense. 69 HP. We're healing this just in time. I think I got there. Which is good because I was not able to make a copy of these. But we seem to be healing. You have growth. You're even stronger because you do more melee attacks. The shields are weird. This would be a hard fight if it wasn't for these 2 crazy units right now. And if it wasn't for getting the healing on the back one and me being basically invincible back here against small enemies. They could still hit my back unit. To deal with that, I could copy this one. We do have Pandora's, but I could get another healer down. This healer can heal that healer. Oh, I could put climbing onto one of these with a rat. That's probably worth doing. Worth thinking about at least. Let's give it a try. It won't sit there and heal this one, but this one's not taking that much damage. And now, you just ran over things, which before, I was struggling to run over things. Look at this one go. And it just has a lot of stuff. Yeah, these ones are getting stuck behind the shield generators, which seems a little bit weird to me. But no! Okay, we can do this. I can still make copies of this. I can make copies of you. Oh, I can make this thing. Oh. Okay, except I can't actually. I could just let this thing climb and go fight, but we're not going to do that. Okay. We're going to put you out into the world. You can have one of these. Why are you able to climb? Oh no! Why are you able to climb? I am so confused by why you gain the ability to climb. You didn't gain the ability to climb. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. 55 mana. That's not that expensive. 55 mana. I would like to put down another healer. Bam. Now we get to heal double. And we're over here doing things on this side of the world. And we win. This game is chaotic sometimes, but we did it. We could get a giant fly, which is not armored. It is flying, though. Flying would have helped me there. It only costs 10 mana. Bullet Engineers. Every X seconds, where X is the mana cost of the cube behind this, create a copy of it in front, except the copy also has the following abilities. Projectile. Before this collides with a non-ally, dies and deals 1 damage. Charging every third of a second, moves forward. Flying. This dies after 50 seconds. Huh. There's probably something crazy to do with that. Snow Knight is kind of good. I just like having cheap stuff. Getting flying for 10 mana, I think maybe that's useful. Is it actually useful? I don't know. Who knows? The Soul Moth. After an ally dies, without triggering anything, create a full HP copy of it above it, which rapidly moves upwards. Can only move upwards, can't trigger this ability again, and dies when it's blocked from moving. Can't trigger this ability. Rapidly moves upwards. I'm thinking. Gumball Machine. Tiny fire generator. Every 20 seconds, add a free spark to your hand. 2 damage projectiles. Yeah, but I have to actually see what the 2 damage projectile is. Spark. It's lame. It does move forward very quickly, but it's still lame. Bottled Home. Only works outside of battles. Return to the first node of the map. Gain 20 gold for 17 gold. That's a steal. After a non-leader ally deals damage, it gains that much blood. Every 5 seconds, every cube tries to use 5 blood to heal 1 HP. That sounds really good. I have 160. Gain a random upgrade perk. That sounds really good. Enemy leader starts with Retaliate 1, Regeneration 5. That sounds rough. Increase reroll cost by 25. That's a little bit rough, but not that bad. Healing Laser. Costs 30 mana. We're looking for cheap stuff. This one is weird. After this dies, create the first cube from your hand, which costs at least 20 less than this. Every 5 seconds, increase the mana cost of this by 1. Then if it's the 120 part. Okay, we take that. Random upgrade perk. No rerolling or skipping. It sounds so good. Doesn't it sound so good? How much would I be negative? I can use the Dwarven tax collector, kind of. Listen, we're not that negative. Universal hardening scales. Every minute, each ally gains 1/25 additional HP per HP they have. That sounds insanely good. Because I have like some crazy growth stuff. We could trash perks. We're going to leave. We're going to hit the portal. And next time, we are going to continue onwards. For now, that does it for this episode. Thanks for watching.